He is North Carolina great J.R. Reid. I am Jeff Fischel, and these are my notes right here to talk about NC State's win over St. Louis. And I think, JR, I can just toss these aside.
Yeah, you can throw mine over there, too.
Incredible final 5 minutes of regulation, losing a 14-point lead, and then the Wolfpack losing overtime 83-80. What happened?
Wow, it just broke down at the end. I know all of us were sitting here thinking that NC State was on its way to winning and advancing in the big dance, but it fell a little short at the end. You can say its legs, Jeff, were a little winning all the games over the last week or so we've been talking about. But in this situation, when they have this game won, I just hate that the game came down to free throw shooting and they weren't able to convert.
Yeah, you bring it up to free throws. TJ Warren, normally a 70% free throw shooter, the ACC Player of the Year, 6 of 14 in this game. And I know he's going to look back on this and he's going to hate it.
He is. And, you know, but the thing about it being a basketball player is that you use these experiences to grow on. NC State had a fabulous year towards the end of the season. They started peaking at the right time. They had a chance, and we were lucky to have a chance to watch TJ Warren develop as a player into one of the premier scorers in the nation. And it's just so sad for it to end this way. You know, just the energy at the end just wasn't where it needed to be, Jeff, and now they're packing up.
We're two armchair coaches here. In overtime, putting TJ in a position to foul out, was there a better situation? Could they have had him on ball or something so that there's no way he's fouling someone? Or does he just wait for someone else to foul? I mean, you know, he should not have been out of the game in the final 30 seconds.
Good call, Jeff. Either, like you said, either put him in a situation where he's not going to be the guy fouling because they want to keep him on the court, or you take him out of the game. You sub him out, you make a defensive substitution, then bring him back in for offense. And the other thing that hurt the Wolfpack, they didn't have any timeouts down the stretch. They had burned all their timeouts early, and it's hard to mount, you know, a comeback in a tight game when you don't have your TOs. Okay,
so NC State falls short. We were already thinking they were advancing to the round of 32 to potentially play Louisville. Instead, their season ends 22-14. It was an incredible run. Yes, it was their 5th game in 7 days, but that means that they were playing good basketball at the end of the season.
They were, and a lot of it rested on the shoulders of TJ Warren. And Coach Godfrey did exactly what most coaches in this country would have done with such a talented player playing the way he was playing, ride it out with him. And that's what they did. And it's sad to see TJ and the Wolfpack season come down to this. But Wolfpack fans, be happy that you had TJ Warren. Because I don't know, Jeff, if we're going to see the young fella next year. I don't think it's going to get any better for him, the type of performance he put on this season in the ACC.
Yeah, the leading scorer in the conference, the ACC Player of the Year. You think he's gone?
I think he'd have to, because from a basketball player, pro's perspective, can't get any better than what he produced. You know, he can only come back in the league and will pick his game apart next year. He's lost weight. He's improved his game, show that he's a top-level performer, and now it's time to move on.
Everything I'm seeing is he's a first-round pick for sure.
I think so.
Tony Bucket's had an incredible year, and it's unfortunate the way the season ended for the Wolfpack. But again, 22-14, Gottfried gets them to the second round of the tournament. There's a lot to build on for next year. He's J.R. Reid. I'm Jeff Fischel. You're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.